Hey everyone, and welcome to this interview. I've been wanting to interview Janine for months now. I think your transformation is one of my favorites. It was so much fun to watch your whole transformation take place, happen. But the thing that is most amazing to me is how you've maintained your weight loss. So let's first of all, thank you for being with us today and sharing your story.
No problem. No problem. I enjoy it.
Well, let's start with the story. I know Rebecca Wright introduced you to Isagenix 5 years ago in February. So share a little bit about that story. Did you reach out to her? How did it all begin for you?
Well, I saw a couple of her posts and I was just like, oh, I think there was maybe a special or something going on, but I just kind of sent her a message and she called me up and honestly, we just talked a little bit and she told me about the products and the nutrition and everything. And I was honestly looking for just something that was quick and easy, but I knew was going to be healthy. Being a single parent and trying to get some good stuff in me that didn't take too much effort. So that's kind of how I got interested. I don't think I ever really looked at the weight loss as something that was actually going to happen, to be quite honest.
So you didn't come into it saying, I need to lose 100 pounds.
No, not at all. I just wanted some easy meals that could help me out with a new life that I was trying to figure out.
Okay, so then share, how did it, was it easy? Was it hard? Share how those first few months are, because we've had well over 10 people now lose 100 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
The stories some of them have a lot in common and some are very different, but there's people that are going to watch this interview that have 100 pounds to lose, or maybe they don't have quite that much, but I want them to hear the truth. Was this a hard thing for you? What did you have to do to overcome it when maybe you hit a plateau? Tell a little bit about your story.
It honestly was so easy for me. I didn't even weigh myself when I first started. From day one, I didn't weigh myself. So I don't have an exact proper weight total, most likely. But I started and I didn't tell anybody. I just kind of started using the products, and maybe a week in, some of my girls at work noticed, and they're like, oh, that's not something that you're going to continue on and whatever. But after about a week, I think I took my first weight, and then I just kind of continued on the process, and I was like, well, I'll give it a month. And then a month kind of turned into 2 months. And then I was like, well, there's 20 pounds. I was like, oh, this is interesting, And then it got to probably about 60 pounds. And I was like, whoa, I might actually be able to do this. And I kind of focused at 20 pounds at a time. I didn't focus at 100 pounds or anything kind of large and astronomical. I just kind of took it a day at a time and, didn't really, I didn't think I was going to become one of those pictures. And then all of a sudden I was like, I am one. So it just kind of blows my mind away, still when I see people share my story and stuff, because it just is I wasn't expecting that. And it was just so easy. I didn't even exercise to begin with, the first probably 40 pounds, 50 pounds, I wasn't really doing anything. Then I started walking and I started getting more energy and just started doing a little bit more and a little bit more. Now I have a gym membership and I run a couple times a week, and, it's completely different. So
that's great. How does it feel to have 100 pounds less on your body? How does it feel when you walk by a mirror and you get a glimpse of yourself?
It's been 3 years and I still sometimes will look like, oh my goodness, that's me. I'll have to stop sometimes because I don't have a full length mirror in my house. So, every once in a while I'm just like, whoa, wait, that's me. Or like a reflection, or even your shadow, when you're walking along, things that, a lot of people don't really think about, but you kind of have to start. It's a mindset change for sure. And healthy mind and body really played a part in helping me along with that. After I hit my 100 pounds, I did that because I hadn't done it. And it really was a huge thing for me in doing.
So your life is completely different now, and you've maintained this weight loss for 3 years. What kind of encouragement can you give to someone watching this that, you know, is afraid to even put it out there that they have a goal of maybe 100-pound weight loss, or even 50 pounds? You know, what could you say to encourage people?
Oh, it's so achievable. I mean, it's just such an easy system to follow. And, you know, you are eating, people will be like, are you eating today? Yeah, I'm eating every day. And, you know, even one of the girls who I work very closely with, she's my assistant director. She's like, you eat more now, like, because it's proper than before. Because before I was just like, you know, it was a lot of starches and carbohydrates and just bad stuff. Whereas now it's thinking, you know, proteins and you know, just thinking about what I'm putting into my body. But it's so easy. You just focus on the little steps and then you get there. It's been a blessing. Yeah, it's just been a fantastic journey. And I've met so many great friends along the way too, that live all across the country. You know, it's just fantastic to have such a support team, you know, because here I started by myself. I was just kind of doing this on my own. And to develop friendships everywhere is just fantastic.
And I'm sure you do the IsaBody challenge and get $600 a year in free products, correct?
Yes. I didn't start that right away because I thought that was like for the people who were like looking for these great things. But yes, I've been doing them because, I mean, who wouldn't want $200 towards your food? So it's just, you know, I mean, I was like, okay, I can write an essay and take some pictures. My kids actually take my pictures and they're like, oh, you know, we have to do them again. I'm like, yeah.
I would love to. We'll have to share this picture. Can you see this one?
Yeah.
That is my favorite. That was professionally done, wasn't it, by Isagenix?
Yes, my after picture was my 100 pound club photo shoot. I'm actually wearing those jeans right now, so you can still maintain that.
It's so great. So I'll post that picture underneath this video when I share the video with everyone, so they can see that actual transformation. But all right, so let's just end this with, you know, if you could say to a new person watching this, how has Isagenix changed your life? You know, what would you say?
Oh, it's given me so much. It's given my health. You know, I was diagnosed with hypothyroidism recently, and I probably would be in a different spot too if I didn't have these products with me. It's just a fantastic support team. I have so many friends and just health and going and doing things with my kids that I probably never would have done before, you know, going on rides and such. You know, you can do it. I'm a single mom, you know, if I can do it, you know, I don't have a huge income, you know, and it's completely doable, because you just have to think about all the extra money that you're spending in different places that you don't think about because you're just like, oh, it's only $5 here and there, but that adds up and it's huge. So you can do it. I mean, it's been great. And just the people, and I just got me back. So it's really great.
What a blessing. What a blessing. And, you know, this is the thing. Just imagine how great Rebecca feels that she was the person that introduced you to these life-changing products. I mean, that's why I love doing this as a business, because we play such a small role. I mean, you did the work. Rebecca did not do the work. But if you wouldn't have seen her post, where would you be right now?
Yeah. And I mean, it all started, you know, I taught her daughter in preschool, and we just she moved away and I became Facebook friends and just watched what she was doing. And, you know, I just was watching, you know, so you never know who's paying attention to you.
No, you don't. And you never know what an inspiration you could be to other people. I mean, how does it blow your mind how many people you inspire with your story now? Did you ever
think it's crazy.
Massive inspiration to so many people?
Yeah. Especially, you know, when you run into somebody who you're not even familiar with, and they're like, I've seen you before, and they've, you know, or, you know, people who you haven't seen in a long time, they're like, who, you know, they don't recognize you at all, and you don't realize that you're that different. You know, the first time that happened, it was just like, it's me, you know, they're like, who? But yeah, it's just, I mean, Rebecca is fantastic, and, you know, just you develop these friendships, and you just, it's it's been terrific. And
well, we're all so very proud of you, and thank you for sharing your story. I'm sure it's probably going to hit more than just one person, right in the heart, and maybe get them to say yes and to give these products a try, because we know that, they really can be life-changing for people. And your story is just so beautiful, and we're so thrilled for you and so happy for you, and really just can't wait to watch you continue to maintain this amazing life that you've built for yourself and your family.
Oh, yeah,
So
definitely.
congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. It's been a fantastic journey, and I look forward to all that's coming. So
Hi.
yeah, they have to see.
Yeah, you guys say hello. Say hello. Everybody's going to watch this. You want to say hi? Are you proud of your mom?
Yes, I'm very proud of her.
Oh, how about you? Are you proud of your mom?
Yes.
Yes. That's so great. Well, thank you for being here, and we will share this story everywhere because we want more people to be impacted and to be inspired by your story. So thanks so much, Janine.
Thank you, Cindy.